COVID-19 has decreased productivity and caused students to develop poor study habits. Social Scholar works to fight this by combining different resources for students in one convenient web app.
With the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, over 90% of students in the US have made the switch to remote learning. And over 3/4 of teachers said that their students were less engaged during remote learning. COVID-19 has had several impacts on students. Students have been developing poor study habits, and they don't know how to study effectively because school doesn't teach you how to do this. And with school returning back to in-person learning, students need to quickly develop better study habits.
Our solution is Social Scholar. Social Scholar works to combat these issues by combining different resources for students in one convenient web app.
Throughout our academic journey, we're asked to study for our tests and midterms and exams, but we're never taught how to. With Social Scholar, we hope to introduce new study techniques to students such as active recall and spaced repetition so that they can better perform in school. Some features that Social Scholar introduces is the study chat room, resources and note templates with detailed information about study techniques and note templates.
So here's our website's homepage where we just have different information about the features and our process. And then here is the study chat room. Here we have a bunch of different study tips about active recall and spaced repetition. And then we have different templates for students to download for note-taking methods along with descriptions of each. And then we also have an About Us page about our experience and about what we learned during the hackathon.
Now I'll be sharing the Figma demo. So when our users first come into the website, they'll sign up with their email and password, and then also a picture, a username, and a bio. So the main features we offer are the Notes page, join a room to study with others, and this is a brief introduction on the front page. For notes, we have notes templates, tips and resources, and my notebook. We'll start with notes templates. So this is an example of a Cornell notes template. They can also travel from this to the active recall page where they can record the dates in which they have studied. The mapping page where it generates a where it auto-generates a mapping template, or create a new page with the plus button. We can also go to the hamburger button or their profile to go to the notes page that they've created, or their maps page, or any other pages. And then we can also travel home here. To join a room, we can join public rooms, which are offered here, or a private room with a private room code. First, we'll join this. In study rooms, you can see the people who have turned their cameras on here, and then here are the people who have not turned their cameras on but are still in the room. You can still unmute if your camera is not turned on. You can also type in the chat to communicate with others. And that's basically it.